Hey guys, it's That Gaming Author, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to post this video. I'm going to back up a little bit, kind of sit up straighter. The camera angle's a little weird. Let's go ahead and turn it. I hope you can hear the night sounds outside. It sounds really nice. I have the window open, as you can see behind me, and you can hear crickets and stuff. I really like it. But today is an interesting day. I don't know when I'll be able to post this, like I said, because we actually got our internet cut off this morning, so we've gone all day without Wi-Fi or anything, which is unfortunate for me because I have no phone service as is, so without internet, I basically have no means of communicating with anyone outside of, like, the house, pretty much. And, yeah, it's been fun. We ordered a new modem through a new provider this morning, and hopefully that modem will be arriving tomorrow. And the internet we're getting this time is hopefully going to be better than the one we've had, so I'm hoping that I can finally upload these vlogs the way I've been wanting to. What I want to do is I want to upload them to Google Drive, edit them from my laptop, and put them together in one video and post them that way. So that way I'm not recording multiple vlogs a day and posting them all individually. Because I also want to include like some backing music and like an end card, things like that. I want to kind of start focusing more on the production of these and then eventually getting a proper camera for vlogging once I have the money for that. So I do, because I guess I want to make more of a focus of vlogging on my channel. I really enjoy this and I want to vlog more often. I don't want to limit this to just having like a end of the day discussion or beginning of the day discussions with you guys. I want to be able to talk and just kind of show you experiences as we deal with the everyday crap of the pandemic and everything like that. And I mean, I say that, but it's really not that bad. But yeah, right now I'm just hanging out. I played Final Fantasy IX earlier, and I read a bit of the third Heroes of Olympus novel, and it's already off to a very strong start. And honestly, I haven't really done much aside from that. I came home after work. I came home very early today, by the way. I did not have much work to do today. And I talked to Kayla for a little bit, and we just hung out, and it was awesome. And then she had to go to work, so that's when I played Final Fantasy IX. And then I've just been sitting here, to be honest. I've just been kind of pacing around the house. I'm kind of letting myself be bored for once, because I feel like it's so rare for us to allow ourselves to be bored in this very internet-centric society. Like, having this time without any internet, we don't have cable either, so it's like there's no TV. If you want to watch something, you watch a DVD, and we have plenty of those, but I'm not really big on watching things anyway. But, like, I guess it kind of brought me back, because I spent a good amount of my life without really any internet. It's like, I grew up kind of between the millennial and Gen Z change. Like, I was born in 97, so it's like, we grew up without internet. We didn't actually have Wi-Fi until, like, I was already starting high school, pretty much. So, it's nothing new to me, really, but having no internet makes me realize how much we ended up relying on it. And it's kind of crazy when you think about it. I came home and Kayla talked about how, bored she was because she's so used to being able to watch YouTube on the Switch, and when you don't have Wi-Fi, you can't do that. And I mean, she does have a data plan on her phone, but she doesn't want to use too much of it, of course, although she does have unlimited, so scratch that. I think it's she has poor reception here at the house, so it's like even if she wanted to watch something, chances are it wouldn't run properly. That's my thought. Those are my thoughts. Well, the camera's very... Let me go ahead and adjust it. There we go. The camera's just kind of there. There was a lot of empty space above me, so I figured I'd fix that. Oh, let's see, where was I? I'm not afraid of making these vlogs a little longer, because chances are that when we get our new internet, it probably shouldn't take as long to upload as the vlogs have been. Like I said, if like some of my 10-minute vlogs, they would take a whole damn day to post online. I'm hoping with our new provider we have better upload speeds. I also want to get back into streaming. I probably won't stream on Twitch, just because of all the craziness happening there with the like hate raids and everything. And I'm definitely participating in the strike against Twitch, basically, where you just on September 1st. I don't know when this will be posted, so it might have already passed by the time this is on YouTube. September 1st, basically, we're just not streaming on Twitch, we're not watching anyone on Twitch. That's kind of the whole deal, because Twitch isn't doing shit about the hate raids. And it's... I mean, I'm a white guy, so I don't really have much room to speak, but it's a bunch of bullshit. And Twitch really needs to get their crap together, man. That's my opinion. And... yeah, there's not really much else I can say about it that hasn't already been said. It's just a really terrible situation. Anyway, I feel like I had a topic and it kind of escaped my brain. My brain hasn't really been scattered today, honestly. I think not having internet, I guess might as well get back on this topic, but not having internet today was it's kind of been a refreshing experience, to be honest. Like, it's almost a new feeling to not be connected, you know? It's like, you know, I'm just here, I'm present, I'm, you know, just spending time in the house. Like, what else can you really say? It's different. It definitely started out worrisome. I woke up this morning at 4 in the morning and saw my router's light being all weird, and I'm like, oh, do I just need to, you know, unplug it, plug back in? I did all that, plugged it into my laptop to try getting it connected that way, and the internet provider was just not having it. It's like, hey, you forgot to pay a couple days ago, so we're just shutting you down. It's like, well, cool, thanks. Now I have no way to get in contact with anyone. Because, I mean, technically we live in my mom's place, but we live in it more than my mom does. She is basically almost never here, but she does occasionally give me rides to work, at least at the beginning of my work week. So I guess she tried getting in contact with me this morning and couldn't because, I mean, we had no Wi-Fi. Her messages weren't going through to my phone. So she got very worried about that, and I don't blame her one bit. It's been an interesting day. I panicked for like an hour this morning, and I feel like it was a bunch of other things piled on top of that. So, like, prior to this, I mentioned it before, last week, I forgot to put the garbage out. I actually did that tonight, thankfully. But last week, I totally forgot, and I felt so bad because I was reminded by my mom. I had a reminder on my phone telling me, hey, put the garbage out, it's garbage day. And I just totally forgot. It slipped my mind entirely. And I felt so bad because that's happened a lot. And it's made me kind of worry because I've noticed recently that my memory has been really slipping lately. And, I don't know, I could just be overreacting because, I mean, for the most part, I remember a fair amount of things, but it's things like that my brain tends to forget. And, the same happened this morning. It was kind of connected to that. When I realized I didn't pay the bill on time, I was going to pay them tomorrow because tomorrow's my payday and I don't have much money in my account right now. I freaked out because I felt so useless. I felt unreliable. I felt terrible. I was like, holy shit, I am a garbage person. Why am I not doing the things I'm supposed to be doing? And yesterday, I might have mentioned it in my vlog yesterday, but I had like a mental breakdown essentially, and I just broke down crying. And this morning, it almost happened too. I panicked for like a whole hour, and I'm just feeling bad about myself, and I'm like, you know what? I have no internet, I can't write or anything like that. I might as well just go back to sleep and wake back up when it's closer to get to work. Excuse me. Oh, jeez. It's been a while since I had 2 in a row of those. Sorry about that. Anyway, I went back to sleep, which is something I never usually do on a work day. I like waking up early. I mean, for the reason I can write. I like to write and just blare music to get myself woken up for the day. And my books are on Google Docs, and I can't very well use Google Docs if I don't have internet. I mean, offline mode's a thing, but it's really not that good. I've never relied on offline mode. It's so stupid. And with that being said, I just couldn't do anything, so I crashed, and then when I woke back up, I felt fine. I thought to myself rationally, I'm like, why in the world am I panicking about this? Like, this is an easily solvable situation. I'm literally getting paid tomorrow, and we've been planning on getting another internet service provider anyway. So it's like, it's almost like it was supposed to happen. I mean, sure, most people probably don't believe in fate or whatever. It's like, it's certainly coincidence, but it's like, I mean, what timing? I mean, I figured we might as well go ahead and just rip the band-aid and say, hey, let's just get a new modem. Let's go through a new internet provider. We already have a router we can use. Like, let's do it. And that's what we did. Our new modem should be arriving tomorrow. And by then, hopefully, I should be able to upload this vlog for you guys to see. So hopefully, or I'm sure by the time you guys see this, all of this will have already passed. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I got all burpy for a second. What time is it? Oh wow, it's almost 9. Yay. That means Kayla is going to be home soon. I'm very excited. I miss her a lot when she's at work. We've been dating for over 2 years now, and I feel like I'm more in love with her than I ever have been. Like, which I'm just happy about, because I hear that I've heard from people that, like, when you've been in a relationship with, like, for 2 years with someone, like, that's when things kind of start going downhill. I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I guess it's because Kayla and I are weird in the sense that we met with no intention of ever actually dating. We started out as friends. We met online. We were both nerds who loved to write, and we bonded over that. And it's like, hey, you're cool. It's like, hey, you're cool too. And we just started talking. And then, next thing you know, things started changing in life. I disappeared for a while because I just really needed a social media purge, so I was gone for a long time. And then I came back, and sure enough, she was still there. And we kept talking like that time hadn't passed. And then, next thing you know, we realized, hey, we actually have feelings for each other. So it's like, okay, we'll date. We'll make a long-distance relationship work, and we'll end up together in person soon. And sure enough, that's what happened. Like, it couldn't have been more perfect, to be honest. Like, come around to January, or I think, I don't remember when it was exactly. I think in October, she got plane tickets to fly over here. She lived in Ohio at the time, which is why we lived there briefly earlier this year. And she got tickets to fly here, and so we could just live together. And that's what happened. We started out a little awkward at first because it's like we'd only really known each other online, and we've talked like mostly through text, but we talked like a few times using like Skype and such. Like, wow, we used Skype. That's weird. And so we didn't really know each other much, like in terms of just being around each other in person yet. So it was like it was a bit of an odd experience at first, but we very quickly adjusted to it and got past that awkward beginning phase. And here we are. I mean, she hasn't been here for 2 years, but we have been dating for over 2 years. So, you know, all this time later, and I still feel just as strongly for her as I ever have. And I don't see that stopping ever. I don't mean to dote so much on her. I know there are people who hate that, but, you know, I can't help it. She's awesome. She's freaking badass. And I wish she'd realize that. I hope she sees this and understands, hey, you're freaking awesome. Take that to heart, and don't let anyone or anything tell you otherwise. And hey, that message goes for the rest of you who are watching. If you've listened to this rant long enough, keep in mind, you are freaking awesome as well. I am happy you're watching me stumble through the thousands of words in my brain, if not millions. Are there millions of words? I don't think there are, but, you know, whatever. Technicalities. This rant has been going on for a while, but, you know, like I said, we don't really have any internet access right now, and it's just me in the house, so I'm just kind of rambling for fun at this point. I kind of like making these vlogs sort of a hangout thing. What I want to do when we have internet again is I want to keep live streaming. Oh yeah, that brings me back to the topic I never really finished talking about. I want to start live streaming again, but I want to live stream on YouTube, not Twitch. And I want to start doing more like more IRL vlogs instead of gaming vlogs, where I just kind of do this. I just shoot the shit and talk to you guys. Or sometimes maybe work on a project on stream. Maybe I could just sit there writing and I could set my camera and tripod up and we could just hang out for like an hour or so. Assuming my phone battery can handle that. I'm sure it can. The battery's definitely degraded since I've gotten the phone. But it still lasts for a while on a decent charge, so I feel like that shouldn't be too much of a problem so long as I keep the brightness down and the battery fully charged as much as I can. No, we might not even stream from the phone. We could probably just stream using the laptop webcam, which isn't as high quality of a camera, but it works. Anyway, that's all I really have to say. This is probably my longest vlog yet, but I figure if we're coming back with a new internet provider, I want to come back with a bang and upload a nice long video for you guys to watch or just put on in the background if you're just hanging out. So with that being said, you guys are awesome. Don't forget to love each other like they always say at Critical Role, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.